What's going on, YouTube? How's your day going today? So I wanted to bring you this video of this 2024 Doge Ram 1500. This is, can y'all see that? It's a little bright out. The Etorq. So it's the 1500 Etorq. And man, this thing is pretty nice. If y'all know me, watch my channel, you know I enjoy my Chevys. This right here, I've been driving for about 2 weeks now. And this is a work vehicle that my other truck is in the shop, so I have this one for 2 weeks. And I must say, this thing is pretty nice. This is the back seat, and you see back here on the console you have a little place to, I don't know, store your bubble gum. Dual climate control. You have 2 USB slots right here, and 2 USB-C slots here and here. As you see, this thing is pretty nice. The middle of it folds down. You get 2 cup holders. You get some, I mean, it's stitching. I'm not gonna be like it's really nice stitching, because I mean, to be honest with you, it just looks like regular thread. It not double stitched. It's not anything like that. It looks good. I mean, as you see, it does look good. The back headrest, they fold down. So don't spend a lot of time at all in this back. I put, throw my tool bag back here. So that seats all fold up. It's got a little room underneath this seat, so there's somewhere I've seen it fully underneath, and you can, buy some aftermarket storage containers. You got speaker in here and there. I'll tell you what, this thing has an amazing sound system. It's got the Alpine. These are the doors. This is the crew cab. So that's the back of it. This is the driver's side. Same thing. We got a little day for work. It's inside. You have your electronic parking brake. Okay. You got your headlights. This thing right here, I mean, anybody, you control everything. Let's start it up. Push button start.
Tuesday morning with a 1-question quiz.
Turn that down. So right now I've got the mile per hour gauge up, but you can switch to, you know, whatever you want to have on there. You can see your coolant tip, your trans tip, oil pressure. There you go, your fuel economy, trip info. The audio. So, this thing does have active braking on it, which I turn off. I do not like. Another thing that I'm not a big fan of is the dial for your Prindle. Well, your Prindle's right here, but your shifter. This one is 4-wheel drive. Sound system is awesome. I'll show you the backup camera. So here's the backup camera. Backup camera is nice to have. I'm a little old, so I prefer to really park it myself. I do use this backup camera when backing out of some spots, because with the camera that's on this, you can actually see, you know, a good 10 feet on the sides. So if, say, you had a truck there and a truck here, and you had to back out, you can actually see on the sides. So if a car is coming, to where you actually would not be able to see with your eye. Has the seat cooler, seat warmer, whichever you prefer to have, depending on what time of the year it is. Funny story, this thing was on for 2 days, and I kept wondering, like, why is my butt so cold? Like, why does it feel like there is a fan on my butt? And, you know, this is a work truck, so I'm not doing too much. You know, I'm not trying to mess with this too much. And turns out my seat cooler was on, which it's pretty nice, I guess, especially with having, you know, these fake leather seats. You can see they're vented so that you're able to feel the nice cool fan. Everything below, let's see if we can get you in here. Everything below this is all plastic. This up here is fairly nice. This is like a fake suede. Then you get your, I don't know, you get leather, whatever they want to call it. Up here, you have your 12-volt adapter. Down here, you have 2 more USB-Cs and USB ports, and you get an auxiliary port. Right here, you get a little storage area, and of course, you get your glove box. This console is nice. You open it up, this slides, so we'll take that out. You can have it like that, or you can slide it all the way like that, you know, whichever you prefer. You also get a 115 down here. So, and also right here, I don't want to call it a hiding spot, but you know, if you had your wallet, you need to, you know, you left it, probably be, you know, put it down there. One thing I do like about this is this spot right here holds your phones. So I have two phones. I have a work phone and I have my personal phone, so it's nice not to have them both in my pocket while I'm driving. You know, in case my wife calls or the kids call or, you know, work calls, it's right there. I can see it. This is a really nice truck. So, you see it does have, I'm not sure what Dodge's, you know, OnStar type system is, but it does have it. I will say, let's turn this off. I will say that the seats, you know, you got your adjustable seats, and one thing, this seat, and if you're on long trips by yourself and just need to stop and take a rest, that seat lays just about all the way down. Now, I'm generally in a little bit older truck, so I'm not used to that. The tires on this are 275 65/18. This thing handles really nice, accelerates good. You see, I'm sorry guys, I know it's bright out. It has Ram on the headlights, got your big Ram emblem. Your backup camera, like I said, that thing, you know, you see all the way over here. One thing I will say about this is, depending on what type of work you do for the bed size, this is a 6-foot ladder, and I have to turn it sideways to get it to fit in here. So, you know, a small 6-foot ladder barely fits in that bed. So depending on what you're doing, you know, dual exhaust, it don't really have a sound to it, a growl or anything like that. So let's take you around, let's look at the front. She's a good looking truck. She's a good looking truck. So, we'll hop back in. I just wanted to give y'all a quick overview of this Ram that I'm been driving for the past 2 weeks. I will say, man, coming from somebody who drives older trucks, I understand why people spend the money they do spend on these newer trucks. Do I think they're overpriced? Yes, I do. I do. But I understand why people spend the money on it, the luxury of it. Like I said, I've only been in this for 2 weeks. So as far as longevity and quality, I mean, it's nice. It is nice, but you know, quality is like how you gotta really get a good feel for it. More than 2 weeks, but it's nice. Would I buy one? Would I buy one? If money was not a problem, I would. Would I go into debt to buy one of these? I would not. I would not. In my truck, I have a screen just about as big as this that does everything this does. My seats do not cool my butt, but it's nice to have, but something else to break, and a nice expense to, you know, put out if it does break. But this is a quick overview of the 2024 Dodge Ram 1500 Hemi Etorq. Oh, and this thing does have some torque. I don't follow Dodge a lot, so as far as what the actual Etorq is, I'm not sure. But man, you touch this gas and it wants to chirp them tires. It does want to chirp them tires. You have to, you know, ease onto that gas. It does have some things behind it. Any comments, questions, you know, anything, like, share, subscribe, and y'all have a great day.